Imagine working all your life to, in your old age, get a $2,000 a month pension. $24,000 a year that you live off, that you support yourself with. And then waking up one morning and they've cut 6 zeros from your income.
The cost of living here is just, well, you just can't believe it. I mean, how do we compare this? A Coke is $1.3 trillion. I mean, and the average wage is about 1.5. So you can buy a Coke. It's just unbelievable, really.
The few things that they do have in the shop, and they are very, very few. Most of the shops, the aisles are barricaded off because the shelves are empty all the way through.
I went on a trip a few weeks ago following a guy who's taken it upon himself to feed old people who don't have food. The point was to try and find out if he was for real, if it was something worth supporting. But I got a lot more from it than that.
We are so grateful for these, we call them our angels. You're all angels. You save our lives, really you do.
We all get lots of opportunities to help people every day. Some of them we walk past, others we stand by, have a little look and decide whether we're going to get our hands dirty. Hannes Botha is a guy who stood still next to an opportunity and grabbed it with both hands, and he's still running.
But it was in 2002 when I was speaking to a friend of mine on the phone, and her mother shouted from the background, "Tell Hans we're living on potatoes." It was a very strange thing to be told. So I went out to the shops, bought some groceries, filled my car, a little Ford Meteor, filled the boot, filled the back seat, and drove up to Bulawayo and gave the family some food. We've gone from 2002 when I started with one person. At the moment, it's touching on 800 people that receive hampers from us.
We heard about one guy taking up food for old people, and you think, how big can it be? And we traveled like 3,000 kilometers on this one trip. There are various trips going to different parts, and we literally saw hundreds and hundreds of people being fed.
And we're all very, very, in fact, I don't want to cry, but we're all very, very grateful for what you people are sending us from South Africa, because you have no idea just how difficult things are becoming now.
What we saw was unbelievable. You can't imagine people that were engineers, doctors, farmers, people that have saved their lives for their old age, having nothing.
Well, obviously inflation has affected virtually everybody in this country, and especially the old people whose pensions are virtually worth nothing. When I say that most people's pension won't even buy half a slice of bread, that is a fact.
This is a $100 billion note. And a few weeks ago, you could buy an egg with it. But because of the millions and millions % of inflation, no, you can't.
You can imagine with inflation at millions of %, any money we had invested has just eroded into nothing.
Till then, I knew there was a need. What I didn't know is how great that need was.
You know, years ago the farmers supported us totally. Now, well, everything we depend mostly on sort of contributions.
If you only knew how we really appreciate these box of goodies, and it's come just in the nick of time. We all went and said the cupboard was bare, and praise God we've got something again. Thank you so much.
The amazing thing about seeing him operate is that he gets to an old age home and he knows the people. Every box on the side, it gets the name of the old age home it's going to, so that if you're unloading it from the from the truck you can see, you know, which old age home stuff it is. And the name of the specific pension is on top of the box, so that when you're carrying it, you can actually see whose it is.
But we each get a little parcel ourselves. Well, quite a big parcel, not a little parcel. If you look what's in it and you take the value of our money, it's billions, I promise you that.
And people weren't complaining. They weren't crying about their lot. If there were tears, it was out of thankfulness.
Thank you very, very much for everything you people give us.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
We thank you very, very much from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
We just want to say thank you so much to all of you. It's a real godsend.
My target that I'm aiming for is to supply a hamper of food to roughly 3,000 pensioners every month. That's the aim I'm going for.
Everybody here is so grateful. I mean, without their help, there is no ways forward that these people can survive. At all. No ways.
Seeing that kind of character and heart shared by so many different people in different towns is something that has changed me, and coming back home and seeing how much people have here and how much they take it for granted.
People have said to me, Hannes, how long will you carry on? And my only answer is that as long as it's necessary.
And this is the point. We want to try and get more people to know about him, more people to support him. And this is something you can do. It's not out of reach. You don't need to go to Zimbabwe to do this.